They gonna copyright me for that? I hope they don't copyright me for that. You know what I mean? I hope they don't copyright me for the Pink Panther. Yo, what we doing, y'all? What's going on? Good afternoon, good morning, good day, good night, good evening, wherever you are, everywhere you are. Let's get right into it. What's happening? What's crypto look like these last couple days, y'all? Oh man, you put me onto game, folks. You let me know because I absolutely have no idea. I haven't checked any charts. I haven't checked anything. I haven't checked any charts. I haven't checked not anything. It's actually been quite peaceful. You know, I was meant to be. I appreciate peace. It's just invaluable. It's very, very valuable. Truth Campaign is the name of the stream. And Gandhi G is active in the building. What we doing? Active but driving. I hear you, sir. Safe travels. Gandhi G, safe travels everywhere you go. To you and yours. Truth Campaign. That's what I've been on, actually. I've attempted to just speak about what's been true to me, for me. What's been true, what's been very, very true, as close to the truth as possible. I'm not perfect. I make mistakes. But this Truth Campaign, as far as going against uh, shenanigans in the financial crypto sector, I'm very unapologetic about. I make no apologies. If I had to do it all over again, I would. Like, I don't feel sorry. I'm not apologetic. Nothing. If I had more time, I would crank it up. I would crank it up. Clash was goody. What's up, Clash? Clash in the building. I would crank it up if I had more time. But that's how life is. That's what the young people say, right? Life is lifing. So I just want all of us to prosper in life. That's really been my motivation. I want us to prosper, even though it may not, like, it could, what, maybe it's not realistic for people to want others to prosper. It's realistic for me. It's realistic for me. What's wrong with wanting the best for your fellow man, woman, child? You know what I'm saying? Like community in every shape, form, or fashion. To the best in health, right? You want them to be uh, uh, stable, prosperous. You know, Be productive, not destructive. And if you're destructive, let it be for a good cause, because you're trying to build something else constructive. But like for the sake of just being a piece of garbage, nah. Nah. I'm not with all that. I'm not for all that. I'm not. Truth campaign is because the people in on Pulse Chain, a lot of them, the talking heads want to spin a certain narrative. And if anyone else doesn't align with that narrative that they're spinning, their instructions are to block, because that's all they can really do. Their instructions are to censor on a chain that promoted free speech. So there you have it. Stupidity. Maximum stupidity. And I can't be a part of that, like in a sense where I'm just gonna pretend like things haven't been difficult. I can't pretend like things haven't been. I'm not gonna pretend like things have been great with the experience so far. You know, it's been over 2.5 years. That's crazy. And to keep talking as if the founder has done things that make sense all around, I can't speak like that. Like, can't speak that way. And it's okay. But you have people who just, they're not about being truthful. They're not about being genuine. They're about a fake psyop. They're about their own agenda. They're about fooling people so that they can take your money. If you don't think for yourself, you get caught up. I won't be surprised if this market, the way it is, extends into the bear market. Like, this is a bear market. In my opinion, I don't have any analytical anything in front of me. The only thing I had in front of me was history. Yeah, you know, and Pulse never had its bull. It skipped. The bull skipped Pulse. Only people who had a bull market in Pulse were those, right, who launched, those who dumped at 2.5x. When Pulse went up 2.5x, that was their bull market. If they sold, there goes your bull. Back in 23, your bull profits. Whoever launched some kind of project from a sacrifice project heads, they got their bull market. They got that as soon as the millions of dollars were raised for their projects. That was their bull market. That was their form of 10,000x. That was their glory. They got theirs up front. The builders who built on chain and their coins outperformed all of RH core coins, they got their bull. They got theirs. From HOA to Axis Alive, Axis Token, to PTGC, etc., they got theirs. They got theirs. But you want to talk about like an entire bull blockchain wide situation, bull for Pulse Chain? No, that didn't happen, bro. Clash, there was a bull. There was a bull. Folks don't want to accept the fact that, you know, there was a bull market, bro. It was not similar to the previous, but there was a bull run, bro. There was a bull, bro. You know, not the same, 100% not the same like the previous. Definitely not the same. But hey, the numbers went. It wasn't a bull for many chains, but there was a market, bro. Like, yeah, man. Prices started raging once President Trump got elected last November 24, bro. Things started turning around, bro. BTC price in January 2024 and now two different things, bro. Like, it was a bull. You know what I'm saying? Like, just gotta face the music. Like 6 months after every Bitcoin halving, you start to see the beginnings of the next bull market. Generally, on average, 6 to 8 months or so, give or take, after every Bitcoin halving, you start to see the beginnings of the next bull run. Can't deny that's what took place last year. Might not have been the stellar returns of previous, but Binance didn't do too bad. You know what I mean? Like Solana, he said it was bullshit. Yeah. Gold, gold showed you what bull is. Yeah, gold definitely went up. You know, for sure. You're right. Like, but see what gold did, crypto was doing that previous with eyes closed. That's what I'm saying. Like, it still was a bull though, man. I mean, you know, tomato, tomato. You know what I'm saying? Like, you see it your way. It was bullshit. 100% though. I agree with that. Like, this bull was like embarrassing. Why even call it any, right? Like, I get it. But look, the real deal is Pulse Chain was quiet. Nothing came up out of that. Nothing. Even through this embarrassing cycle of a bull market. Look, man. Clash, what do you think? What do you think he got to do to save face? What do you think he got to do to save his reputation? Forget about the chain. Forget about the chain. I mean, like, because, right? No expectations. You can't expect him to do anything. Diversifying the building. The BTC halving is not what causes a bull in the money flow. Bruh, I'm not talking about the halving that actually causes the bull run. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about the patterns of BTC, right? The patterns of what has occurred with BTC historically, right? And when every bull run in crypto, at least I can't speak for the first, let's say 2008, like 5, 6, 7 years. I can't speak for the first maybe 1 or 2 cycles in BTC. But ever since 17, oh yeah, like 2016 was a halving. Say April, Mayish. By January of 17, Bitcoin was going up from like $900 to the end of 17 when it touched 19.5. Some people just rounded off to 20K. $20.20. Oh yeah, by the end, starting like maybe like November 2020, we started seeing some activity with the crypto market and Bitcoin doing this thing. You come into 2020, Bitcoin was what, hovering around 11 to 15K or so. November 2020, 11 to 15K range. From November 2020 to November 2021, bro, that thing reached its all-time high. Where this weirdo of a founder was talking about, I called the Bitcoin top, when that year he didn't call the Bitcoin top. He claims he called it at 64K. Bitcoin touched 67. He's a liar too on top of that, man. Like, he's a liar. I don't like how this guy operates in his own way. Like, I don't. But this is, I'm just sharing with you. It's not Bitcoin that probably set it off, but Bitcoin captures market movements in a harmonious way. And what happened this go round? 6 months after, we have a huge situation. Huge. I'm not a political person. I'm not a political person, but a new president elect was elected, a person who was convicted, who should have been in jail, and he got clapped at least once, and they couldn't unalive him. He became president. Huge. And November, 6 months after the previous halving, 6 or 7 months, 7, 8 months, whatever. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, we started seeing movement again. And the only movement we saw in Pulse, downward. '69, '61, peace in the building. What's going on, man? Peace. Greetings and salutations to everybody in the chat, y'all. Yo, what how y'all feeling though in the real? Like on the real? Like, I'm tired of just like, I'm exhausted. I'm not even gonna front. I am. Like, this whole thing got me like, whatever, man. Doesn't mean I'm selling, you know what I'm saying, or capitulating, or I'm out of the market. It's not that. That's not what I'm saying. It's not what I'm saying. But how y'all feeling in general? Leave a comment. You know what I'm saying? Like, just make sure this doesn't become your total everything. You know what I mean? Like, you have other things going on in your life, like to focus on, that could improve your wellness, or that you can build upon. It could keep you focused on other things other than this thing right here that could be harmful. That could really be harmful. It's toxic. I'm gonna admit it's talking about how bad this is not healthy. Talking about how bad it's been, how bad doesn't help a person, doesn't help your well-being, doesn't help you. If you feel hurt, it doesn't help you necessarily heal. Like, the way you need to. Because some people, we've heard rumors, some people hurt themselves to the point where they're no longer alive. Like, it's crazy. It's crazy, man. And we're approaching over here in the States, it's a week before um, what they call Thanksgiving. So imagine, yo, man, this is why I do what I do, right? Because my job reminds me of what I should be grateful for. Like I was saying, my job reminds me of what I should be grateful for. Like there are people who, like, yo, they have nobody, bro. Like they have nobody. They have nobody in the world, and any little thing you do that is a kind gesture for them goes a long way. Whether you buy them a cup of coffee, you know what I'm saying, or you give them your presence alone can uplift their spirits because they have nothing every day. They have nothing to look forward to. Imagine. So we have to take inventory of all the good that we have going on, because many people don't even have it. Believe it or not, they don't have what you have. No matter how small or how minuscule you feel like whatever you have is, it's always more than somebody else. Someone always has it worse off than you. You know, and that's why I have a hard time even when I talk about this crypto thing and how it's going. I can't be soft with it. I have to be crazy. Like I can't be soft with it. Like this is not this no. You don't play with people like this, man. There's people out here, man, that have nothing, and then you have people over here that they over exceed this gluttony, sense of entitlement, greed, corruption, right? It's selfish. It's all about them and F everybody else. I can't subscribe to that. I'm not about that. I'm not about that and will never be. I didn't come from that. You know what I'm saying? This isn't it. Like I didn't come from that, man. And if you come from like a modest upbringing, humble up beginnings, and then you grow up to be a butthole, right? A piece of caca. Like that's not what's up. That's not what's up. Like treating people bad, no. Taking advantage of, no, 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 no. This guy's so twisted in my mind. He thinks probably like what he should give thanks for is just creating these tablets to market to the world. Like you just, you know what I mean? Like yo, no. You know, he's so off point. He probably thinks, this sacrifice thing is what everybody should be thankful for. Like, no. Be thankful that you're alive. Be thankful that you're breathing. Be thankful that your health. You have health enough to, experience another day in life. And if you're going through hardship, may you find swift resolve. May you're able to resolve, ameliorate your situation, so you no longer have to endure hardship. Real talk, like serious stuff. I know people who suffer from addictions. And addictions don't discriminate. The addiction is their number one priority in their life. The number one priority, even in battling, is the number one priority. Some people suffer different afflictions. And those people, a few of them manage to overcome, persevere. They manage to recover. They manage to show by example what it is, what real glory is, what real glory looks like. by becoming great examples. By becoming great examples. Doing real work. Real work. No matter how small or how large. Whether they want to help others recover, whether they want to become their own owners of nonprofit organizations to serve community, whether they want to just become a good friend to someone else who's in need, or a good relative, or whether they want to even volunteer, really volunteer, and give back. In other words, donate their time, their energy, and some even donate their money because they understand that money is just a tool. That's not where the value lies. The value lies is within them spilling over into their work. It's just the truth. That's the truth. That's why, and it's funny, I'm gonna say clash. That's why, not clash you as a listener or viewer. That's why I clash. My spirit clashes with that energy that goes against what I'm talking about. And that's the energy that goes against what I'm talking about. You find in crypto. You find in monetary systems, not just crypto, but financial systems. It's about give me, give me, give me. You get nothing. It's about take as much profit as you get, as you can, because you're going to get taxed everywhere, multiple times. And for you to get the secret sauce on how not to get taxed, you have to pay for it. It's everything is just extract. It's wicked out here. It clashes with my nature. You know what I'm saying? I'm not better than anybody else. But I know I'm not alone in thinking what I'm thinking. That's why I don't speak in the real world about what's going on over here in crypto, because we levels deep into crazy, into insanity. Something that's just sheer insanity, where you're just it's just reduced to simply gambling. Gamble. That's it. You're taking a gamble, hoping that things can bear fruit in the future. But there's certain things that you're taking a gamble with that's absolute 100% risky. 100% risky. And that's PLS. Because how everything has turned out. Like, what the hell is this going on over here, man? This goes against all many good things going on, man. Because we thought this was one of them, but we looking at it, it's not. It's turning to look like something else. It's crazy. I don't like how FOMO TV in the building. FOMO TV. Yo, as a matter of fact, the if you guys you like following streamers, go follow FOMO TV. You like following another streamer, go follow Gandhiji, Drunk on Crypto. Follow the streamers. You don't have to align with whatever I'm talking about, ideology, whatever, but you like a variety of crypto content or political content, go follow those streamers, folks, if you're new to the channel. I just don't like sucker shit. I just don't, you know what I'm saying? I don't like sucker shit. Period. And when you don't admit to being a sucker while you're doing sucker shit, Life will respond. People gonna show you. And that's why he can't handle it. And he's chooses to block people like a bitch. Going against everything you stood for. Freedom of speech, doing the same thing that people were doing to you. Early days of Hex, censorship, all that foolishness. But when folks asking you real questions, legitimate, you kowtow, you cower, you run after receiving $1.6 billion worth of cryptocurrency. You know, all people are betting on right now is his ego. His ego. So you're gambling on ego. And for me, it's like, yo, either way. Like everything I've been saying as far as my truth regarding this, that's my glory. Because I'm trying to give back to the people and undo the damage I did. In my way of contributing and boosting up hype and marketing for what? Marketing for disappointment. That's what I helped do. I helped to market for disappointment. So I'm undoing that. That's my truth. That's my truth campaign. And I win doing that. Because I could sleep at night. Comfortable. Like I've been like, I can sleep. I'm comfortable. Certain people have allegations against them about abusing children, abusing a minor. Like, and this is who I'm gonna support. Nah, there's no talking in a favorable way about this person. I don't care. Those who make excuses for him are all suspect to me. All of them. They're all suspect. Oh, what? He beat a 16-year-old up, punched him. What's the allegation? And where did those allegations come from? Oh, never mind. He made Hex go 10,000x. So he good. It don't matter what he does. That's how some of these people act. That's how they feel. It don't matter. Oh, he launched a Pulse Chain. He's doing another sacrifice actually. Meanwhile, the coins that people sacrificed already haven't amounted to anything. It's just let it burn. Confessions. Let it burn. It's Usher. These are my confessions. Let it burn, baby, burn. Like burn in what? Burn and no earn. Burn and no earn. You need to cremate this situation and put it in an urn. Mix in the building. You people talking about burn and no earn. Burn. Burn for who? Oh, look how much coins have been burned. Oh yeah, burn. And you see no bread. Oh, look at this technology. It's so innovative. I mean, it's so innovative. The technology is so innovative. You see no money, but it's so innovative. Somebody tells you that the only thing people care about is green candles. Same person tells you the only thing people care about is money. Is telling you, oh no, this innovative technology is what's up. What are you talking about? You lost in such a nasty way. He's a bobblehead. This dude is dizzier than some chicks I used to deal with when I was, 30 years ago. It's my truth, y'all. Like, this guy moves like a bobblehead, for real, bro. Don't care how smart, Mensa nothing. Know what that means to me? Where's the money? It's not your money. Where's the? Obviously, it's not my money. But where's more money? We're not getting no more money. Good game. Good game. Bravo. Bravo. You staking Hex, you cooked. You cooked. Nobody cares about the narrative. No one's excited about talking about some staking, some Hex. Why do you think that is? He can't make it go pop like he made it pop 10,000x anymore. He can't do it no more. Everybody believed it was the tokenomics, the operations, organic. Everything was going to grow organically. Was this Whole Foods? Crypto Whole Foods? Crypto Trader Joe? Are we going to grow? Oh, yeah, this thing is going to grow grassroots, Oh, yeah, marketing, product market fit. Probably no one ever spoke like that in humanity. Product market fit, better. This is better. Product market fit. Sound like nails on a chalkboard. What do you product market fit? Like you're a robot. You product market fit your way to get $1.6 billion. That's an accomplishment that most people will never achieve. But you saw you couldn't multiply that 1.6 billion to 16 trillion. And you realize people were onto your shenanigans. You realize people was onto his shenanigans. Or we onto you. That's what they said. We onto you. And he can't deal with it. And people said they learned from him. They learned everything they know. And the seedy of seedy said that too. The seediest people in the community have proudly declared they learned from him. Then you got the ones that try to do something good, get shat on. The ones that try to help Ethereum Hex, get shat on. The ones that just try to help Hex in general, get shat on because nobody cares. Enough anymore. Nobody cares. That time passed, bro. The glory was when you were dancing in the glitter outfit. That was your glory. That was the year. 4 years ago, that was your glory. No, I'm looking for glory. No, you're living in the past. You're trying to sigh up the people. You know you got your glory already. Why do you think he went hiding? Like that's crazy. You hiding still? And that's the hero? That's what everybody thinks is a hero. I mean, what let me ask y'all something, right? What if I don't have it, if I'm all the way wrong? Yo, what the hell did we do? I'm telling you, we got. What did we do? We got until proven otherwise. We got hosed until proven otherwise. That's where we're at. This dude scammed the living crap out of us until proven otherwise. Some people just don't want to say it. They don't have the heart to say it. They maybe don't care to say it, don't want to say it. I'm going to say it. And I've been saying it. Like, what? Until proven otherwise, yo, he scammed us. Good game, bruh. People tatted their names. People tatted. Yo, they people. Yo, it is what it is, bro. And it's crazy that nothing else in crypto right now is worth like even like you don't see communities of people talking about some other stuff going on crazy. And maybe if they are, I need to tap in a sense where, and I'm not talking about Gandhi G or Primate. I'm talking about like other situations, crypto wide, not some subculture of a pulse chain subculture. No. Gandhi G, veterans, been in the game almost 10 years, veterans. Talking about other things that, oh yeah, innovation. People want to talk about innovation, it's new, utility, all that talk. Nothing like, this is why I say, like, sometimes like the marketing that has been done here, a motherfucker got a movie in his likeness and still can't garner any real attention. He got a movie in his likeness and still can't garner any real positive attention. The market is still blah. You beat the SEC, blah. They launched a movie, Heise, blah. Oh, you launching a sacrifice, blah. Like, nobody cares. A new who? Who's new that you adopting and you attracting? Who? What new who? Where? What new eyes? Oh, you want new whales from where? New whales from where? New whales from your wallet with new addresses. Because you love some Tornado Cash and Railgun. You love privacy. Prove X, privacy, anonymity. You love all that. So new whales from where? New whales from you. What happened to this nondescript called Godwell? What happened to him? Oh, Godwell. What happened to Godwell? Godwell and that other guy, that Overwatch guy, two different people. That's what they make you want to believe. So Overwatch is Overwatch. Godwell was some other nondescript, some nondescript. Heavy bag owner. What happened to Godwell? Maybe Godwell was RH the whole time, just playing everybody. Who knows? Who cares? Yo, let me tell y'all something, right? Sometimes people are stuck in their own. Yeah, I'm from New York City, right? Back in the 90s, late 80s, early 90s, there was a look like if you came up hip hop, and this, you like music like hip hop, kids would wear, the young people would wear certain clothes every winter. You had to have your Timberlands, construction boots, Timberland. You had to have the baggy jeans to go with that. And depending on how cold it was, you had to have the leather jacket, Avirex brand, or Pele Pele. When you had either one of those two, you could not miss. And then, there would be some others that would come out too, but mainly the staple of staples, the Mark Buchanan Pele Pele, Avirex, baggy jeans, and the construction Timbs. Of course, they had all kinds of Timbs, but you never go wrong with the construction Timbs, and those are universal, year round, right? Year round, you can wear them. It's summertime. Summertime, you rocking construction Timbs. I know because I did it, because I thought I was doing something. It was a thing to do, especially young men. Girls would wear construction. I mean, listen, right? Anyway, we're talking 35 years ago, give or take. 30 to 35 years ago. I'm watching grown men now who, my generation, I'm looking at y'all, and you looking like you still living in 1990 to 95. They still dress like it's 1990 and 95. That should be bothering me, man. They got a bubble coat. This is before, this is the beginning when North Face had the bubble 3/4 bubble coats, North Face. Bear jackets. Bear, before Montclair came out with, or before I forgot this brand, man. This brand that people are getting killed for, man. There's a brand, a Coke brand that people are getting killed for. This shit was so regular, it's not even funny. They had Woolridge coats, but people are still living like it's 1995. Grown-ass men. They got the same bop. The same bop they had in 1995, they have today. That shit be irking the shit out. Yo, do you not know it's 2025? That's why you attracting the same scallywags you attracted in 95. Because you got the scallywag mindset. You didn't evolve. You didn't grow. Yo, I met a lady the other day, y'all. Oh my goodness, y'all. Oh man. It's the same for the ladies too. It's the same for the ladies too. They get smoke too. They're gonna get the smoke right now. The ladies are gonna get this smoke, right? How are you? Yo, you're not in your 20s. You're not in your 30s. You are definitely not in your 40s anymore. You come outside. It's cold, but you come outside looking like you are 18 years old. What are we doing? What are we doing? Yo, smash the like button. Share the stream. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Truth campaign all day. Truth campaign all day. She comes outside, y'all. Like there's an elegance you get. Listen, man. Me and my wife, we come out you know what I'm saying? We meet this lady, right? We meet her and her son. I don't know who was older than who. It's those situations where you meet the mother and the son. Grown-ass man for a son. Like, I think he's 25. No, 24. Yeah. And the mother it could have been his sister. The way she was acting. I'm like, oh hell no, no, this is the problem. This is the problem. And I'm not mad if they're close and they're cool, you know. But it's those situations where, you know, when you always hear about, yo, your mom's so cool, man. Your mom's so cool. And that shit could be problematic because your mom's supposed to be your mom, not your friend. And your mom you gonna mess around and your mom gonna allow you to do shit you're not even supposed to be doing. And put you in the risky situations and harm's way because of whatever in her mind got you feeling like she the coolest mom and this and that and that and this. But you her son and you have siblings. You have siblings, plural, from different fathers. Like you have half brother to 5 other siblings. And they're half relatives to all of each other. Like it's wild, bro. Like what are we doing with this? Yo, this lady, yo, I'm telling you, man, like she knew the slang. Someone walked up on us, right? Well, was walking by us. And he was like, yo, peace. I told him, peace. And then my lady was like, you know him? And I was like, nah. And then the lady was like, oh yeah, he said peace. You know, we need peace. You know what I'm saying? It's too much crazy going on out here. You know what I mean? We need peace. We need more of that. Yeah, peace. Yo! She came out with a dog, right? Beautiful dog. Big ass pit bull. Beautiful dog, right? I was appreciating the dog more than her company, to be honest with you. Because I was like, yo, this is kind of embarrassing. You know what I'm saying? This lady's looking like she's 18 years old and she a grandmother. There's a train going by. I'm tired of yelling. So she on the yo. She holding the dog. Then she tells us, yo, yeah, because you know this dog, you know, it belongs to my boyfriend, and you know my boyfriend just moved in. We don't even know this lady from nothing, y'all. My boyfriend just moved in, and this is his dog. You know, oh, she's nice. You know, the dog is very friendly. Dog was very friendly. Huge dog too. Very friendly dog. Very friendly. Big ass pit bull. What you really want from a nigga? Rest in peace, X. So she says, yeah, boyfriend. Phone rings. She picks up the phone and she was like, oh, it's my boyfriend. He calling right now, such and such. Me, I had to make a move. And then I'm like on the side, my lady talking to this lady. And then she's like, yeah, we at the corner right here. Dude pulls up. He walks up like he comes out of nowhere too, all nondescript. Just shows up out of nowhere. Like could have been watching us the whole time, right? I'm like, yo, we slipping. Like this ain't it. He shows up like in such a way that was just like a creep. Like yo, where you come from, bro? You was in the bushes? Where did you come from? So, but he, you know, tall too. And we looking at him and I'm like, the dog was super happy to see a dog wagging, jumping, Dog tall too, big pit, right? Jumping on him, jumping on him. And I'm looking at the guy, I'm like, yo, something ain't right. Something ain't adding up, man. Something ain't adding up, lady. How old is your boyfriend's? How? I almost asked him. I'm looking at him like, this dude look like he just turned 25. And I'm like, yo, how your son feel? How your son feel? That your mom dating a boyfriend that's like basically your peer. Yo, that's what, yo, these women, bro, let me tell you something, man. Let me tell you something, right? Let me tell you something, right? There's no formula. Anybody try to tell you how to do, what to do, when to do, and for what reason? Anybody. They're playing you. They're lying to you. They're tricking you. They might not even necessarily be lying to you. There is no formula or pamphlet that can tell you the do's and don'ts of human behavior and interpersonal relationships. There is no pamphlet. But there's certain things that you see occur that just be raising the only red flags left and right. That makes you go, what is this? What are we doing? What are we doing? And my lady was like, yo, he seemed like he a little delayed too, because I think one of us asked him a question and the response was a little wacky. It was like the monosyllabic, like the low tone. Like you could tell, like, because we pick up on something because of what we do. You know what I'm saying? Like we could pick up, when somebody talks to you, and you could tell sometimes with the first sentence that comes out of a person's mouth, you could tell sometimes with something like elevators probably not all the way. You know what I mean? Like doesn't go all. Yeah. Doesn't huh? Like, oh God, oh man. And what's crazy is the son was telling us a while ago about his mom and his mom's relationships. And this is with another person that she was heartbroken because she found out that the guy she was with was cheating on her. How did she find out? Because the girl the guy was with called her up and was like, yo, you messing with my man. Yo. And then because she want to be so cool with her son, was giving her son extra details on stuff like dude, like the girl told her that the reason why he was messing with her and talking bad about her is because you know what I'm saying, she need some Vagisil, you know what I'm saying, because the aroma is not aromatic, you know what I mean, like. And the boy is telling us about his mom. This is what his mom took. That's wild to me. That's abuse. Like, you're not doing what we doing. See, listen, man. Yo, it's crazy, bro. It's crazy, bro. Like, I'm looking at her yesterday, and I was like, yo, your son told us that your jump off don't be jumping off. He told us that, you know what I'm saying, the garden is not fresh. You know what I mean? That's crazy. That's crazy. Yo, another thing, right? I'm in New York, right? And when you're in certain parts of New York, like certain parts, I don't know what it is. When you in Manhattan, you in Brooklyn, you in the Bronx, you're in Queens, Staten Island. I don't know if it's like that in Staten Island. Excuse me. You in certain. I spend a lot of my time in abject neighborhoods, neighborhoods that, you know what I'm saying, the ghettos. I spend a lot of my time in the ghettos, bad neighborhoods, because that's where you find, unfortunately, my clients, they just live either in residence, they put them in the community, they're not as much in the hospitals like before. They try to close down the beds from years back, close down hospitals. So they're in the community, whether it's a residence. The residents are in everywhere and anywhere. You got to go find them. You got to go meet them. You got to go deal with them wherever they are. If it were in jail, that'd be easier. You know they're in jail. Okay, cool. You know they're in a certain shelter. It's easy, right? But some you just don't find. You got to go look. So I'm doing my thing, and I'm in different parts. You got these people, these civil servants that they call COs, correction officers, right? There's a thing that I noticed, and I would not have known unless I was inside, and I don't even know if I should say it. Maybe I shouldn't, because if I do disclose, it's going to put them, yeah, I'm not going to say it. I'm not going to say it. Because if I was CO, which I'm not, but if I was, I wouldn't want somebody to divulge what I was about to do there. No, I'm not going to do that. It is what it is, but there's a thing that they do that shows people like who they are, and I don't know why they keep doing that. And you won't know unless you know. And it'll be all of them, not all. Many of them, like you look at them like, yo, I saw him. Yes, I just saw him again now. Like different people, they do this certain thing, and it damn near don't make sense. Because if you operated funny style inside the jail, you treated people, you mistreated people, and then you come to where they live, and they recognize what you got. They recognize who you are. Yeah, it put yourself in a tricky situation, man. And I don't know why they do that. I don't understand why they do that. That's a different world. It's a different world, man. Like they keep doing a certain thing that they do and make you think like, oh no, it's not that one. Is that like, yo, you people, you gotta, are you not? You think you? What are you thinking? There's too much going on, right? I'm in the middle of a community right now that has everything you could think of going on. And I want to think of great things, but it also has a lot of crazy all at the same time. That's why I have no patience. I have absolutely no chill for some weirdo that's been hiding for 3 years, trying to save face on the internet when you got $1.6 billion, bro. I have absolutely no nothing, no reserve, no nothing for him. Like that's why I was like, no, give him bail, let him chill. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't be no, F that. F that. F that. Living in a damn cave, a Faraday cage. I saw someone put that out there on the internet. I'm like, oh, I wonder where you got that from. It's real like that, man. Some Faraday cage, hiding I don't care if you live in a 3,000 acre plot of land, mansion. You can fit, 3 football fields. That's still your prison. You can't go out and live life and coexist in a free world, in a free way. He created that reality for himself. I don't care. Miss me with the foolishness. Good people. Oh, one last thing. Truth campaign. I know I was talking about this rapper that came out last week. This rapper that came out of jail last week after doing 18 years or something, like 16, 18, who knows? 16, 18 years, it's always just, I gotta admit that the focus be off. The focus is off a lot. Like, the focus is off. Like, this person, like, they praising this guy like he's the second coming of something they didn't know was coming. Like, I'm still waiting to hear what you got to say, like, as far as music, because I mean, it's cute for the children, but dude, you pushing 50. What you got? And this is another thing. Like, this dude Max B, right? Basically spent so much years in incarcerated. You got a talent to make music, sure, okay, cool. You are a mixtape sensation, not a commercial, a mixtape sensation. So now you got, you go back, you tied up again with French Montana, very successful, all this and that. You're doing tours, I guess publicity runs, campaigns. People trying to hear what you got to say, man. Where's the music at? Because it's not 18 years ago. It's different. It's 2025. It's different. Everything different. I don't know if he got it. I don't know if he got it in him. And that's going to be very telling, because there's a lot of grown people again. Like I was telling you about the outfits and how folks are stuck in the 30s, stuck in 30 years ago, stuck in the 90s. You can see, like, when this guy came out, they had parties for him, and you had grown ass men in their 40s and 50s coming through with baggy jeans, sagging, wearing the same clothes they wore 20 years ago. BB Simon belts, braids, looking like a YN, and you are an old nigga. That's what I just don't get it, folks. I just don't get it, bro. Yo, I'm gonna catch y'all on the next one, man. Take it easy. Peace.